The Cobra Kai Season 6 Karate Kid epilogue will not be a movie, but rather a real-life event. Cobra Kai is coming to an end after seeing almost all of Daniel LaRusso's former enemies and allies in Season 6. The Global Karate Championship is anticipated to take center stage in the show's final season, giving it a high-stakes conclusion for both the show and the karate community. Saka Cobra Kai Season 6's ending makes perfect sense given that the Karate Kid film series never truly came to a satisfying conclusion and that none of the original cast members appeared in any of the Daniel LaRusso Karate Kid films. Instead, Cobra Kai closely resembles Daniel LaRusso's Karate Kid movies, and the events of the sequel are also incorporated into the show's canon. It's amazing how the Karate Kid Part 2 picks up where the first film left off, demonstrating that the conclusion of the first film wasn't fully achieved. The Karate Kid Part 2 and the Karate Kid Part 3, which picks up where Part 2 left off, ran into a similar issue because they brought Johnny Lawrence back into the series. Cobra Kai saw the Karate Kid sequel, but none of the other films could be since this Cobra individual thought he was the appropriate Karate Kid finale, which never happened even though the other films were ignored. Even though the ensuing sequels weren't as well received as the first film, Cobra Kai nonetheless supported them all. Cobra Kai Season 6 is intended to be the perfect conclusion to Daniel LaRusso's complete saga. For instance, Chozen and Terry Silver are just as crucial to the program as Johnny or Chris. Parts 2 and 3 were added 5 seasons later. Ellie Mills and Johnny Lawrence, two significant characters in Daniel LaRusso's original Karate Kid plot, were absent from the conclusion of the Karate Kid Part 3, which wrapped up Daniel's odyssey under Cobra Kai. Apart from the fact that Daniel wins yet another competition and has fun with Mr. Miyagi, Karate Kid 3 doesn't go into detail about what happened to any of the villains or Daniel's future circumstances. It is the next Karate Kid. It is realistic to expect that Cobra Kai Season 6, although being a major letdown in comparison to the other seasons, will be the satisfying conclusion to the Karate Kid that never appeared. This sense of closure could be ruined by the known and rumored Karate Kid spin-offs, though. There is a new Karate Kid film in development, but neither the cast nor the story have been made public. Because the Cobra Kai creative team isn't involved, it's risky. If a reboot or remake of the Karate Kid saga is released in theaters immediately following Cobra Kai, the risk is increased. Since the Maya, which contains both Cobra Kai and the first 4 Karate Kid movies, has been cited as the makers of the Cobra Kai television series' ambition, Cobra Kai spin-offs may happen even if they are not currently shown after the current series concludes.